Friday video. So today's video is September's Fairyloot box unboxing. I only just got it the other day, but yeah, bookish. It was after my last bookish video, so it's going up today. I am so excited for this one because it's themed under the sea, mermaids. So I am super duper excited for this box. I have already seen what is inside because me and my husband, we like to share this box together. I show him everything that's in and he says, yeah, that's lovely. But yeah, let's have a look what is inside the Under the Sea special. So first things first, we have our cheat sheet, and you can bet that this one is going up on my wall because she beautiful. Like, she is beautiful and he is beautiful. So handsome. My husband thinks he looks like this. He does not look like this. And I definitely don't look like that. So yeah. But yeah, very, very pretty. Okay, so the first big thing in here, the first thing I opened, was this. It is a To Kill a Kingdom ceramic mug with exclusive artwork by Gabrielle Ragusi, I think. So To Kill a Kingdom is a book written by Alexandra Christo. I have read it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It probably needs a reread very, very soon. But this mug is absolutely stunning. So this is what it looks like. So we have, is it Lyra, and I can't remember the prince's name. The prince. The prince and the mermaid. But yeah, so you could even be mistaken for Eric and Ariel, couldn't you, really? But, you know. And inside it is yellow and there is a quote at the bottom which says, "It's like holding a story rather than a person. She feels wild and infinite in my arms." How adorable. This is not going to be used for tea or anything. This is going on my shelves. I'll probably use it as a TBR mug or something like that. This is definitely going on my shelves. I have numerous mermaid mugs, as you can imagine, and this one is going to stay pristine on my shelves. The next item I also love. I've been thinking of getting myself one of these, but I am so glad that I waited because this one is mermaid themed. Look at that. It is, of course, one of those like detangler brushes for your hair. Not that I've ever used one, and my hair's not really that thick, so it doesn't need a brush like a detangler because there's not enough of it to get in a tangle. But yeah, this one's got seashells all over it and it's stunning, so it will get plenty of use. The next item is something that we have had in a Fairyloot box before, but these ones are mermaid themed, or ocean themed more like. And this one comes in a different size than normal. So what is it? It is, I'm having difficulty getting it out actually, it's straws, so metal straws, and the thin one says on it "make waves," and then there is a thick one, so it's really thick, and it says "beach please." So I know that some Americans get something called a boba thing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. It also comes with a cleaner as well, so nice to get in there and clean it. I will probably use the thicker one for like milkshakes and things like that, and then use the smaller one for like water or juice or whatever. But yeah, they'll come in handy, I'm sure. I haven't used the other ones yet because I use my water bottle. I either use my water bottle that I have for the gym, or I use the Fairyloot Queen of Nothing cup mug thing that we got in a Fairyloot box a few months back. So yes, I have other things, but I'm sure I'll use these at some point. They'll stay in my drawer for something. The next item is probably one of my favourite items, and it comes in one of their little brown envelopes, and it is an Ursula keyring. How awesome is that? It's got her little crown at the bottom and the tentacles and then the trident, which isn't hers. That belongs to King Triton, and it says poor unfortunate souls on it. It's so adorable. I love it. It's gorgeous. Am I going to put it on my keys? I have more key rings than keys on my keyring thing, on my house keys. So I don't know if I'll put it on my house keys or not. If the chain had been a little shorter, maybe I might have. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It might just go hanging up on my shelves. I don't know yet. I don't want to break it, that's the problem. And if it goes on my keys, which get thrown in my handbag or thrown on the table, you know, they're more likely to get broken, and I don't want that to happen to this one. So my favourite key rings I tend to not put on my house keys. That's just the way it is. But I absolutely love that so much. And then we have a postcard from Atlantis, which is stunning, with the mermaid here. It's gorgeous. Now, I was a little bit sort of like saddened with this, because the last postcard we got, we had a little message from Fairyloot on the back. The message was there just to say, you know, sorry for the delay because of COVID-19 and things, and that was from Valaris. But I was a little bit like, I know that like people would be like, well, at least we can use this one, and yeah, but I don't want to send this off to somebody else. I want to keep this. So I would have liked a little note or something from Fairyloot. I don't know. I like getting postcards, and I don't get postcards, so yeah. I do like it though, and it probably will go up on my wall. Like most of the stuff in this box, it is definitely going to get used. It's mermaid themed, so yeah, that's going up on my wall. So, but I would have liked a little message. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the next item is definitely my favourite item in the box. It is this gorgeous bag. It is like a makeup bag, and it is huge. Look at the size of it. Like, that's the size of it. It says, "Don't grant all the prince's requests, darling girl. Men are always asking for more than they should." And that's a quote by from The Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. I do own The Sea Witch, but I haven't read it yet. But the colours in this are just stunning. And it has awesome zip, but inside, that's all velvet. It's so soft and so lovely. And yes, this is going to be my new travel makeup bag, because this will fit my palette in and everything. I normally use the makeup bags that I got from Latest in Beauty, but you can bet I'm going to be using this from now on. So yes, love, love, love this. And then we are on to the tarot cards, and I think I know who these are. I think this is Trick, and I think this might be Ashlyn, because guess what I'm reading at the moment? I'm reading Nevernight. I figured after last month's Fairyloot box and there being numerous Nevernight stuff in there, I thought, maybe it's time I start to read this goddamn book that seems to be everywhere at the moment. So I have started reading it. I am about halfway through, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's okay. I like it. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I'm enjoying it. So yes, Trick and Ashlyn, I think. It's definitely not Mia. Mia is dark haired, so yes. So that is those two. And now we are left with just the book box, the book bag, should I say. So let me get all the stuff out of it first. So we have the mermaid on the bookmark that we get every month. We always get a bookmark with the theme from the cheat sheet on the front of it. I'm going to be using this all the time. So yeah, I would have kind of liked the man on there though. That would have been different. But yeah, love that. I'm always complaining, aren't I? I'll get over it. Okay, so then we have the Fairy Scoop. This basically does a questionnaire with the author for the book and shows us the exclusive edition of the book. We have an exclusive redesigned cover, sprayed edges, yeah, and signed by the author as well. And then we have next month's theme, which is October's theme, which is Wicked Hearts. So can expect items inspired by Caraval, not read it. The Young Elite, not read it. Castlevania, never watched it. Star Wars, and also items that are in line with the featured book. So also by the featured book. The box will have a stunning gilded playing card deck with artwork by Arts28, inspired by the following fandoms: The Shadows Between Us, read it, loved it. The Beautiful, read it, loved it. Sorcery of Thorns, read it, loved it. Those three were all previous Fairyloot books, thoroughly enjoyed them. And even The Darkest Stars, have not read it, and I think it was available through Fairyloot, but I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't get it. And then it says the featured book of the month is a very highly anticipated release by a best-selling author. Set in Italy, has witches, demons, romance, and a deadly mystery. They've gone all out with the customizations, an exclusive cover, stencil and sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by Morgan O. Anagram, and a foil design on the hardcover by @Morgana Anagram, and a printed signature on the title page. But it will also come with a signed book plate and an exclusive bonus chapter. It says, "You guys are not prepared." I think I know what this book is. And if it is the book that I was hoping for, then I did have this on pre-order. So I have sort of cancelled my pre-order in anticipation for this book. So I hope I'm not wrong, because otherwise I'm going to have missed out on my pre-order. But anyway, because I don't want 2 copies of the same book. It does sound like it is the book I think it is. But if I'm wrong, then oopsies. But yeah, there is that. I'm very excited for the playing cards though. Me and my husband collect cards, so very excited for that. Then we have the artwork for the book. Beautiful red hair there. She does not look like she's a mermaid though, but she does look like she's in the water, so I don't know. And on the other side we have the author's letter, which I won't read out to you. I've read it myself, but I won't read out to you. And the book, I don't know if this features mermaids, but it is set at sea, so kind of a little bit, don't know, it didn't contain mermaids, but the book is Fable by Adrienne Young. I don't think I've read anything by her yet, but look at those sprayed edges. Look at them! They are gorgeous. They are green shimmery sprayed edges. This book is tiny, it's not that big at all. This beautiful red hair reminds me of Ariel. Stunning. There's no artwork on the inside of the dust jacket or anything like that as normal. It's just got plain red end papers, but it is signed by the author, so that's fine and fair enough. So yeah, this is the book that we got. And it says, trader, fighter, survivor. As the daughter of the most powerful trader in the Narrows, the sea is the only home 17-year-old Fable has ever known. It's been 4 years since her father abandoned her on a legendary island filled with thieves and little food. To survive, she must keep to herself, learn to trust no one, and rely on the unique skill her mother taught her. The only thing that keeps her going is the goal of getting off the island, finding her father and demanding her rightful place beside him and his crew. To do so, Fable enlists the help of a young trader named West to get her off the island and across the Narrows to her father. But Fable soon finds that West isn't who he seems. Together they will have to survive more than the treacherous storms that haunt the Narrows if they're going to stay alive. So I don't know if it's going to have mermaids in it or if it's just these two young people trying to escape an island and find her father. I don't know. Until I read it, I don't know. I wasn't even aware of this book, to be honest. I wasn't even aware that this was being released in September, so it was not on my radar at all. I had no idea what the book this month was going to be. But yeah, I mean, if it contains mermaids, great. If it doesn't, slightly disappointing. Okay, so Shay Earnshaw, who wrote The Wicked Deep, which is one of my favourite books, has done a sort of blurb on the back, and it says, the salty sea and the promise of something hidden in its depths had me reading this book at a furious pace. You don't simply read Fable, you are ensnared by it. This is Adrian Young's best work of storytelling yet. So maybe mermaids. I'm guessing that if it's in a mermaid box, then maybe there's going to be mermaids in it. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. I will put it on my mermaid shelf for now, with all my other mermaid books. Let's hope that it doesn't disappoint. I will let you know when I read it. So keep watching, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching my monthly wrap-ups if you want to see my thoughts of this anytime in the future, because I will get to it soon. So that is it. That is my September Fairyloot box for this month. I hope you enjoyed this box opening. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!